Mild false start there. Hopefully that was the last one. Comcast being ugly. Try this again. Last time we left off with the longest journey, we had just left the magical world of Arcadia. Oh no, I can't control anything. Oh, here we go. Well, let me click on stuff now. Perhaps.
I can't even begin to guess what that's supposed
All
to
right,
be.
we're back. Everything's fine. We had left the magical world of Arcadia. We're back in the mundane world of Stark. No. It wouldn't affect this stream. It's probably Twitch had a hiccup there. I was saying while we were down there that this game's really cool, and it's nothing like Metal Gear Solid, but it's similar to Metal Gear in the sense that everything in it is voice acted. The voice acting is very high quality, and the writing is really good. And this was in an era, 1999, when that was just starting to become a thing. Like any games that did have voice acting, you expected it to just be bad by default. So it was kind of neat to see them approach voice acting talent, storytelling, and writing seriously as though it were a movie or a TV show.
Pulling long hours today, Charlie?
This is also the game with shelves.
Unfortunately, yeah. Are you staying for the show tonight?
What show?
You don't know who's playing?
Metal shelves.
I've had a few other things on my mind these past few days.
Interesting
Charlie,
day in
sorry.
general.
Anybody good?
Anybody good? Are you kidding? Roy and Dale's playing. It's the first gig on their new tour. Sort of returning to their roots before they do the big venues.
Tonight?
Nuclear-equipped
Great,
walking
that's
shelves.
Perfect, especially tonight. I need some serious unwinding.
Yeah?
The second floor
What's up?
basement of the tank hangar is just lined with shelves.
I just had the weirdest experience of my life.
Weirder than what happened here last night?
Much weirder, trust me. I mean, what happened here, it could be explained. A hologram, rapture gas, mass suggestion.
It's rapture gas.
That's
Dropping them
stretching
proper
it a little, don't you
nouns.
think?
What, rather than the alternatives? That we're all either going crazy or that something's breaking through from another world? You don't think that's stretching it?
I don't know what I think, April. I just know that sometimes there are things lurking in the shadows that can't be explained by science. That the world holds more mysteries than we think.
Maybe.
It's an interesting theory
So
to be
what's
like,
this
there are
thing
things
you were
that
gonna tell me
exist,
about the
but they're
weirdest
fundamentally
experience of your life?
unprovable by science. Okay.
You wouldn't believe me anyway, Charlie.
Try me.
No, really.
They
I
have an
can't.
effect on the world,
It's
but
too
not one
much,
that's
too close.
measurable in any way,
I don't know if I
apparently.
believe it myself.
Okay. You tell me about it later then, alright?
Maybe.
Alright, Charlie.
Is Emma around?
Haven't seen her. But she knows about the show, so she'll be here.
Thanks, Charlie.
No problem. Later.
Okay, so there's some randos here who I don't recognize and appear not important enough for me to be able to talk to them. Doesn't appear to be anything for me to interact with. Oh, I guess I'm just sitting on the couch. That works. Cool, I'm glad they didn't make me click there because I never would have thought to sit down.
So where
She
have you
knows
been
about the
all day?
shelves.
You didn't show up at school, you weren't at work, and then Fiona tells me you're out looking for Cortez again. And on top of that, Zack brags about bagging a date with you. What's up with that?
Zack's a creep.
Oh, shit. Zack, I totally forgot. He's gonna kill me. If I don't show up, that is.
You mean it's true? You have a date with that asshole? I told him he was full of shit.
I needed some information.
And you sell yourself to get it? April, you're insane. Well, you're just going to have to disappoint him.
I made a promise.
To that sleazebag? That's a promise made to be broken.
This is a hard question, right? I made a promise to a douchebag and a creep. Do I keep the promise because I said I would do it, or do I bail on him? think I'd probably keep my word. I don't think I've ever like stood anybody up in my life. Not that I've been on many dates. I think Andrea was the second date I'd ever been on.
Is a promise. I have to go.
Commendable, but incredibly misguided. He's only after one thing, you know, and that's sex.
Shelves on the
You can
brain.
forget about that. I'll go, but I'm
Just
only
replace
staying an
the
hour.
game
I'll
video
tell
with
him
just
I'm tired
a
or
stack of
sick.
shelves from IKEA.
Knowing Zack, he'll take that as an invitation to your bed. But I guess you've made up your mind. Go, have a good time.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Good luck, you'll need it.
Chapter 3, Friends and Enemies. Man, we were close to triggering that last session.
Oh, God. Headache.
Oh, we don't actually go to the scene. That's interesting. Let's jump to the next morning.
I didn't really have that much to drink, did I? No. But I did travel through a shift into a parallel
Shift
universe,
means portal.
which would explain
Well,
this
to my
weird
knowledge, there are only
compulsion to curl up
two
into a
parallel
fetal position and
universes,
go
or there's
back
only
to
two
sleep.
universes.
Not that I'm particularly looking forward to it, but I guess I have to go find that Warren guy Cortez told me about down on Hope Street. And hey, like that's not enough. I have to avoid bumping into Zack today. Last night's, date is not something any of us should be reminded of, and I'm not just talking about the incident with the groping and me kicking him in the groin. Doesn't he get that no means no? No.
Told Zack no is what we missed. Nothing new from Twitch support yet, but I'll keep an eye on it. It doesn't look like it's Comcast today. Maybe. I'll have to check in with them. Hey, it's Zack. I think that's Zack anyway.
What the fuck was your glitch last night, bitch?
This guy's delightful.
I'm sorry? What did you call me?
I take you to a top-class club, wine you and dine you, and you slap me in the fucking face?
Did you ask yourself
Is that
why
how that
I
works,
slapped you,
dude?
Zack?
Because you took me somewhere nice,
I don't
then...
fucking care. You'll regret fucking
guy's
with me,
an
bitch.
ass.
I can promise you that.
What are you gonna do?
You'll find out, April Ryan. You're gonna be so fucking sorry you ever fucked with me.
That's really terrifying. Can we call the police on this guy? Yeah, right? Where's the button to remove that guy from society? Spend the rest of the game in jail, that's okay. Okay, so I think I watched a little bit of the previous VOD. Cortez told me we had to find this guy in a cathedral. I'm actually not sure how to get there, but we're gonna give it a shot. Probably involves going to the subway station, since I've never been to a cathedral up to this point. Yeah, right? That's the rules. Ugh. That attitude is so repulsive. Able to cross here because I already quest earlier. I just like click on this thing and assume she's gonna know where to go with it. Into train. It didn't yell at me, so you should be like, no, I have to go to here. I should probably save frequently while I'm playing this. This guy looks cool.
It's kind of unsettling to be so aware of myself all the time.
April. Look at the subway map. Radio Power Building, East Venice, Hope Street. I think we were here before. This is where we had all that stuff with the detective guy.
Looks like he knows how to use that steel pipe. I think he's in trouble. She's gone.
Whoa, flying taxis. This is a very, like, Fifth Element feel when you're in Stark. Let's see where I can move this way. Cathedral. The long search is over. I really like this game's setting. So there's 2 sequels. One of them was kickstarted, right? It's on Xbox as well, I think. I wonder if they just made it assuming no one had played the first game, or if it does a lot of recapping, if it assumes that people had played this. This is the only platform to play it on. There hasn't been like an HD re-release for this game or anything. Oh shit, I didn't realize that I was on the screen there. Wow. That's a cool camera angle. It's cool. There's something in the quotes that has me like praising the Nazis or something. Because I was playing Uncharted and we really needed a gun, and we found a gun that was left behind by some dead Nazi soldier. I was like, "Thank you, Nazi Germany." Like, yep, that's a quote now. Great.
Good morning. I'm Father Raul. You're not a Hope Street regular, are you? I haven't seen you here before.
I don't
Second
visit the
game
neighborhood
deals
very
mostly with new
often,
characters.
no.
Gotcha. Interesting.
And why
Does
should
it
you?
loop things back
It's
into
not
this
a very
one?
nice place. This cathedral is all there's left of the hope in Hope Street.
I'm sorry to hear that, Father.
Oh, Halo effects.
So am I. But we cope. We cope.
We cope on Hope
How
Street.
may I be of assistance?
Hope cope.
Do you know a boy named Warren Hughes?
As a matter
That's
of
cool.
fact, I do. The Hugheses were regulars before they traveled to the colonies. Poor Warren was left an orphan by his family. I haven't seen him for years.
Where does he
Where does
live?
Warren live?
I'm not sure he lives anywhere. But he does belong to a Hope Street gang, the Razor Blades, I believe. They seem to congregate just down the street in Building 87.
I feel like he said conjugate instead of
Although they're far
congregate.
from the worst gang around here, they're not a particularly friendly lot, and they don't care for strangers.
You gotta watch out for those
can take
gang
care of
members
myself.
conjugating.
I don't doubt that. Still, be careful.
Hey, we got a new journal entry.
Do people still go to church?
Yeah, I wonder, is this like
Yes,
Catholicism?
some do. Some
He's
do.
dressed like a priest.
Religion is pretty resilient.
Religion, sure. But there's so many new religions, and people tend to abandon the old ones, don't they?
They'll be back. The Voltex and the Manus of the world offer only a fleeting chance of material happiness. What they can offer is spiritual enlightenment.
We're gonna have like
So
a
you're not
running
worried about
meme
the
of
competition?
the way youths are
We have over
corrupted on this
2,000
channel.
years of experience and tradition to build on.
Messing around with
I don't see us
textiles,
just rolling over
conjugating
on our backs
verbs.
and giving up. No.
Thanks,
Thank
dude.
you, Father.
Please come by again if you're ever in the neighborhood.
This is a really cool map. This game has really pretty art. Like the 3D isn't particularly good looking because it's very early. It looks great compared to like PS1 and N64 games of that time. But the pre-rendered backgrounds are gorgeous. Building 87. I don't remember what game that was, yeah. Well-dressed grammar Nazis. Smooth silks.
Can I talk to you for a minute? You know where I can find a kid named Warren Hughes?
Who's asking?
I am.
I love those Animaniacs jokes,
Warren
right?
Hughes.
There's a couple
Never
really
heard
good.
of
I think the nastiest
What's
one
your
is
name?
Fingerprints.
April Ryan.
Lucky
No
you.
thanks, I'm good.
All right, well, I guess you can't help me.
Nope. Nobody can.
Nobody can.
What do you mean?
A nice, pretty girl like you in a neighborhood like this, asking all the wrong questions. You're heading for some serious trouble, you know.
I can take care of myself.
Looking for a kid.
Sure you can. The thing is, there are 4 guys waiting downstairs for you to come back out, and they can take care of themselves real good.
Well, that's creepy.
Don't threaten me.
I ain't threatening you, girl. I'm just telling you how it is. You're in deep shit and you've only got yourself to blame.
What do you know? You act like you know me.
What do you want from me?
I should have asked you the same question. Except I don't care. You should have thought twice before coming after me.
after you? I didn't come... So you're Warren?
Yay, we found him.
Like you didn't know?
No. Cortez
There's also
told
the
me
episode
where to
about
find you, but...
Beethoven being a
Hold on.
pianist.
Cortez? Old Spanish talking dude. Real crazy in the head?
That's the one.
That's a fair description, yeah.
Shit. You're not a cop. Social services? Corporate?
Like corporate.
No, I'm a friend of Cortez. He said to look you up.
The corporate oligopoly
Cortez in a
cyberpunk
while.
dystopia is the
Not
most
since before.
realistic dystopia that we're
So
traveling
what does
toward
you
right
and
now.
Cortez want with me?
We need some help.
What kind of help? Look, I gotta stay incognito most of the time now that corporates and cops are stepping up their search for us. I can't go risking my ass for nobody. Not even Cortez.
That's all right. I just need some information on a group called the Vanguard and their leader, Jacob McAllen.
Does this kid
Oh,
go to
sorry.
Arcadia?
Never heard of those guys.
I'm one of the special people that
You
can
wouldn't
like
have.
do shifts
They
all the
keep to
time.
themselves, and they got some kind of cover operation going, but I don't know what it is. And
You need to find out? Alright,
Corporates.
here's the thing. I got a friend who might be able to help you out.
great.
Hold on. Before I use up my favors with him, I need you to do me a favor in return. Probably even help yourself out at the same time.
Fair enough. What do I have to do?
Easy. Break into the Newport Police Department
Easy.
computer archives. Get me some information on my family. Destroy my criminal record and get the hell out of there. Preferably alive.
Thanks for that last bit. That was helpful.
You want me to risk my life for a personal favor?
If you don't do this for me, I won't help you out. Besides, there's probably some information on the Vanguards, was it? In the archives. And that information will be valuable to my friend if he's gonna help you out.
I'll
Okay.
do it.
Smart decision.
Well, not
So
a
here's
smart
the thing.
decision at all.
My dad doped out on
But
raps
okay.
and seduced by commercials.
Dope
Sold out
up
her
on
whole family to
raps?
the shiny happy colonization program for a
Seduced by
lifetime supply of the
commercials?
big R, the rapture. He neglected
Look at all
to ask
those
his lovely
proper
wife and
nouns.
children, and the corporates didn't care. One day they came to pick up my mom, my sister, and me. I got away though, snuck out the window. I spent the next 2 weeks in a dumpster.
Sounds pretty
And
shitty.
your family?
And that's just it. I don't know.
Easy.
Off to the colonies, of course, but which
Cake.
one? I don't know. Sometimes they split up families too. You know, they don't tell you that in their ads. I don't give a shit about my dad, and my mom, she's tough. She can take care of herself, but I want my sister back. We were real tight. I'm not gonna let him use her in the mines and factories out there.
There's like corporate slavery,
So,
it sounds
you
like.
want me to find out where
Indentured
he took your
servitude,
sister?
probably.
That's it. You're catching on. You do that for me, and delete my criminal record at the same time to get them damn corporates off my ass. I'll give you all the help you need.
No problem. Where's the
Where's
police
the police
station?
station?
Take the subway to Metro West. You'll come out on what they call Cop Street.
Cop
You'll
Street.
see the
Yay!
NPD
I
headquarters down the
love
block.
names
Can't
like
miss
that in video games and fantasy settings.
I'd better get going.
Be cool, eh?
Be cool. Can't not be cool, don't worry. It's a pretty big favor. Yeah, just break into the police station or erase my criminal record. No problem. Sorry, guys. Keep getting robocalls lately.
I do all my
T-Rex
grocery
ad.
shopping at T-Rex. Not that their food is particularly good, nor their prices particularly low. I just love their ads. They're pretty cool. Especially the one where they built an actual-sized robot dinosaur and sent it out to mangle a competing chain of grocery stores.
Hotland. Yep.
For real. I don't know if anybody got hurt, but man, that campaign kicked ass.
I think there are a couple
garden variety
advertising
robotic
campaigns
roadblock.
that have got me to
See them
buy
all over
products
this
that I
fine
wouldn't
old
have bought
infested town.
otherwise.
There's a small
Fairly
control
rare.
panel on it. The display reads 3018.
3018. Whoever just pinged me left me a voicemail. Hold on one second. They left a voicemail that says, "What?" Okay. Fantastic.
Another unfortunate victim of the Anglo-Pacific Wars of the 90s.
Oh, wow. So we're not as far into the future as I thought we were. Yeah, right. Kevin has that as a sound effect now. Let's see how it turned out. What? Nani? What was that final Phoenix Wright session where like Edgeworth says what over the course of like 6 different screens? Alright, where is the police station from here? Can I reach it? Thought maybe it was this building here, but it doesn't look like I can actually click anything here.
It's a garbage container, and it's mostly empty, save for a couple of sticky old newspapers and bottles.
I bet those sticky old newspapers and bottles will be necessary for progression later. Yeah, I wonder if I go in and say, what if I say kawaii?
This is so gross.
Kawaii! Don't ever do that again, Marstead.
Hey!
She actually did jump into the garbage.
Ah, no. It's dead rat.
I wonder if they actually had to record that in something.
In a corner.
That doesn't sound like a post-processing effect.
Just moved.
What's your plan here, April?
Utterly pointless is this. And I'm starting to reek a little of oh crap, too.
Oh, the crap. Is this actually what I'm supposed to do? Can I get back out, I wonder? It looks like she already got back out. Okay. Cool. This goes back to the subway, which we don't want to do. There's nowhere to go in these buildings here. Doesn't seem... Oh, here we go. Police station. Progress. Whoa!
This is Lucinda Carlisle reporting live from just outside the Metro Precinct Police Station, and I bring you today a senseless and tragic display of technology gone wrong.
Technology gone wrong.
In the carnage you see behind me, medical drones are digging through the rubble of a crashed shuttle for the remains of over 100 people who lost their lives today in an accident that could and should have been prevented. Only hours ago, a Brave New World Airlines shuttle carrying starry-eyed colonists to the Metro Tower experienced an
We really want to call our airline Brave New World?
Came roaring down on this street without warning, crushing 3 cars and burying 9 innocent pedestrians and 2 would-be carjackers. The cause of this human tragedy? As of yet, there is no official report. We can only speculate, and speculate we will. Was the pilot drunk?
And speculate we will.
Was someone aboard carrying
Sounds
a bomb?
about right.
Did the manufacturers of the shuttle, Monster Limited, skimp on a part and import it from a bootleg
Right,
factory in
sort of.
Germany? The truth could be any or all of the above. But whoever is
This is like Radical
whatever
2
the
news on
punishment,
Futurama.
It won't bring any of those bloodied, mangled
The
corpses
Indy
to life.
500 was
It won't
today.
bring
There were
Teresa
no
Harrisman, mother of
survivors.
3, back to her husband, Marty. That loss is forever, and a huge cash settlement can only ease the pain. It can never remove it altogether. Only expensive brain surgery or personality modification through proprietary drugs can do that. The exact death count is still
This is
under wraps,
fantastic.
and work will continue throughout the day to identify the thousands of body parts that are being picked one by one from the twisted wreckage of BNWA Shuttle 709. What repercussions will this accident have on our city? Probably none. You fly a shuttle, you take your chances. This is Lucinda Carlisle, reporting live for the Metro Channel Action News. Back to you, Lisa and Dan.
That's pretty great. I worry about proprietary drugs.
Are we
being a
clear?
thing.
How did I do? Uh-huh. And what are the ratings? 5 million? That's it? 5 million? Jesus, we've lost out to reruns of Gillian's Island? What the fuck, Gregory? Why the hell did you... Yeah. Don't give me any of that shit. You were the one who said this would broaden my audience. I should have stuck with the game shows. Jesus!
Gilligan's Island is still running in the distant future? I don't think Gilligan's Island is running right now. It's unfortunate. Classic show. I really like the sound effect it plays when you quick talk to somebody. Let me save really quick. I haven't in a while. Next on Action News. Cat videos. We're not far from it, food effects.
Move along. There is nothing to see here.
Whoa, are you a robot cop? Holy shit, I didn't know cops in this universe were robots. That's cool. Except for you, officer.
Except for you, officer.
Hey? Me?
You a
I always
cyborg?
did love a man in a uniform.
Sorry, ma'am, but I'm gay. Now, move along. Nothing to see here.
Except for that crashed hovercraft.
Nah. You see those everywhere these days.
Sorry?
Dime a dozen.
Crashed hovercraft are a dime a dozen?
15 a week, ma'am. At the very least. In this city alone.
But they say it's the safest mode of transportation available.
Statistically, yes. Unless you're aboard one of the buggers. Then your chance of survival drops drastically.
What?
They're the safest mode of transportation if you stay on the ground. The chances of being hit by one going down are relatively low.
Thanks for ruining my trust in modern technology.
We're here to protect and serve.
Isn't it the other way around?
Just keep it moving, ma'am. Nothing to see here.
Except for the escaped convict right behind you.
I'm on special duty today, ma'am. So that escaped convict will have to take care of himself. After all, who'd guard this perimeter in my absence?
Me? I'll be good.
Yeah, I love that.
That was a rhetorical question, ma'am. You are not qualified. Now, move along. Nothing to see here.
Except...
I won't tell you again, so move along. There is absolutely nothing to see here. Nothing. Jeez, don't you people have anything better to do?
Are you feeling all right, officer?
Thank you, ma'am. I'm fine. All the dust from the debris is just choking me up.
Can you not arm your minigun thing?
Move along. Nothing to see. Keep it moving, ma'am. Damn. Dust.
Quest to remove the dust. Station entrance. Twisted Statistics sounds like a really good name for an album. Hey, what's up?
Hey! How do I get into the station?
So I guess there's
That is the
cyborgs.
question, is it not?
Yes,
Pardon?
that is the question.
To get in or not?
Hey,
to
Scald,
get
how
in?
you doing?
That is the question.
Good grief, more weirdos.
Oh, I'm not a weirdo. I'm an actor.
No offense, but isn't that an oxymoron?
Yeah, right.
Lady, you are the cruelest she alive.
Cruelst. There's that meme with adding the unnecessary like wood stuff.
How do I get into the station?
You don't. Not today.
Not today.
But I need to get in. What if there's been a crime?
Good point. I guess you need to report it via one of the many kiosks installed
Acting.
throughout the city, or by contacting an officer of the law.
Like yourself?
I am but a humble servant of Her Majesty, and I'm
Her
actually
Majesty.
assigned to Vice, so don't bother.
Any chance you'll let me through?
Yeah, Hoomstuff.
Shower me with sweet forgiveness, princess, but unfortunately,
See if I can find it.
I cannot.
It's that meme where it has like the pea brain and it like keeps zooming out. The brain gets more and more ridiculous over
Cannot.
time.
Good lord, I must report this immediately, after I'm done with my policing exercise.
Why are you parading back and forth like that?
I am practicing the fine art of policing.
It doesn't look like policing. It looks like acting.
Bollocks! And I thought I was making progress.
Maybe if you
Yeah,
try
it gets
being a
dumber
little
and dumber
less
the more like
rigid.
it looks like a Tool album
Yeah, but
cover.
it's this bloody suit. It makes everyone move the same way. I'm not able to release the character.
Did you say the doors weren't working?
Yeah, I love it, Yukupo. Little proper nouns here and there.
The only things getting in and out of the station today are police officers, prisoners, and garbage.
Aren't they all pretty much one and the same thing?
Cutting words from a wench's barbed mouth?
What did you call me?
Sweet princess.
Please forgive the copied animation, right?
How are you able to bring garbage out and prisoners in when the doors are broken?
These doors don't work, but the gate downstairs does, of course. You can only get through that inside of a vehicle.
So I should probably go climb in the garbage now. Okay.
Extreme.
Like how extreme?
Can you say radiation poisoning?
Thanks, and good luck.
Parting is such sweet sorrow. Farewell, princess. Till we meet again, farewell.
What? I got something on my face? Is my hair okay? What are you looking at? The doors are closed. Newport Police Department. It's a holographic sign.
Best kind of sign. Alright, let's see if I can climb in the garage bin. I might want to take note on that one. We inspected something that had a number in it. I didn't see what it was, though. Also not sure if she'll try to write it down. We put it in the diary or not. Come on. The roadblock had it. I'll try doing the take thing too. Take your time getting there, April.
There's a
No
small
hurry.
control panel on it. The display reads 3018.
Okay. Let me climb in the thing. Well, let me try doing touch first, see what happens.
It's a numeric keypad, but I have absolutely no idea what numbers to type in to move the roadblock.
Oh, I have to move the roadblock. Okay. So if I need to move it, and it's a garbage container, I probably don't want to climb in the container right now. Is this, if anyone who's played this game before, is this a pixel hunt? Am I looking for something to interact with here? Wait. Oh good, I can double click on something I'm interacting with to get her to walk over there faster.
It says Calavera Crossing MCW, and the street ID number is 0092.
Okay, so you put the number of where the roadblock is supposed to be?
It says Threadbare Lane, MCW, and the street ID number is 3018.
Okay, so that's the one that it's on right now. I think I understand. So this is 0092. Yeah, no worries, Yukupo.
It says Calavera Crossing MCW, and the street ID number is
0092.
Perhaps if I try entering the ID of the intersecting street, the roadblock will move.
Cool little puzzle. Didn't involve enough ducks or clamps, though, or band-aids. Oh, that's separate from the container. I don't think I even noticed that in the first place. Right on. Let me try jumping into the trash container, then. See what happens. Hey, that appears to be correct.
Keep it close to yourself.
Literally unplayable.
That was so gross. The things I do to save the world, I mean that smell, that sticky stuff, the way that rat just wouldn't let go. Disgusting.
Ugh.
Not to mention the fact that I really, truly stink. I don't think this is ever coming off. I'm gonna stink like fish heads and moldy pizza for the rest of my sorry life.
Fish heads, roly poly fish heads. Fish heads, yum.
You can usually tell a crook by his eyes and his foul behavior. Tuvok? Tuvok?
Tuvok. What's up, Sergeant?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Where are the archives?
Where are the archives?
The archives? You're not an officer of the law, are you?
Yeah.
I'm in training at the academy, and I need to get into the archives to study.
You're in training? Uh-huh, sure you are. Then what the hell you doing here? You should be at the academy doing push-ups and learning
It's the same
how to
character
bullshit
type,
like a
right?
pro.
About the archives.
You're not an officer of the law, are you?
So what if I'm not?
Then you can't go into the back, capiche? Cops only. Besides, half the doors in this building, including that one, are out of order. Nobody's going in, nobody's coming out. And until those overpaid, underworking service guys get off their butts and back to work, that's the way it's gonna stay.
Where are the service
Thanks
guys?
anyway.
Toolbox.
It's a toolbox. There's a sheet of paper in here.
Give me the sheet of paper, please. Ooh.
Some kind of requisition form or work order.
Work order. Oops.
Bocama Mercer Corporate Labor Union, form number 09042. Short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits.
Tactical suspension
it's a
of
carbon copy
benefits.
Of an old work order.
Show that to the person at the desk. No, it's not working, so presumably not. Let's check out the computer console.
This phone, 099-12090.
Probably need to write that down. Although it looks like you don't actually have to remember that stuff. 0118998819991197253.
Hi.
What do you want? We're on our lunch break, honey.
Why aren't you working? How do I
Why
smell?
are you guys working?
We're on our contractually bound lunch break.
Huh. Right. But you're not eating.
We're done eating, sure, but we're still on our break. Clause 16 of the contract, and I quote, improper digestion may prove detrimental to further work-related activities. And
I feel like worker unions are
Meaning
not
what?
going to exist in
we're
the
letting the corned beef
corporate
settle, honey.
oligarchy dystopian future.
Aren't you supposed to fix the doors?
That's right.
But instead
That's
you're
right.
just sitting here.
That's right.
And you're not planning on getting back to work anytime soon?
That's right.
And you're not bothered by this?
That's right.
That's right.
I could say anything at all.
That's right.
And you just answer...
That's right.
Well, how's that for productivity? Yeah, that's right.
I know that's right.
It'd be so nice
Gonna
if
do
you
the
could
adventure
fix
game
the
thing
doors.
and keep asking the same question over and over
And it
until they
would be
do
so
it.
nice if you could go away and leave us alone.
Is there anything I can do to make you go back to work?
No, short of emergency, we ain't moving our asses in the foreseeable future.
What constitutes an emergency?
Any event accompanied by a specific work order signed in triplicate.
A work order is an
What
emergency.
kind of work order?
Well, you know.
About the work order,
Yeah? Which one?
you know, for emergencies.
You mean the short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits requisition form?
Sure.
It's the one I have.
If you were to produce said requisition with the appropriate signatures, we'd be forced to prematurely suspend our lunch break, for tactical reasons, of course. thus allowing our scheduled work to be completed.
Don't you just love bureaucracy?
You what?
Kafka-esque.
Never mind. Enjoy your lunch break, guys.
With the Sunday overtime we're getting? You betcha, honey.
Old petition. Here you go.
That's the requisition from last week. What a horrible experience that was. I pray each and every night that we'll never have to sacrifice our lunch break again. You keep it, okay? Seeing that form again sickens me.
Okay, so can I change it? Try showing it to her, it's my only guess. No, it still doesn't work.
Excuse me, ma'am.
You again, what do you want now?
Thanks anyway. From my
Maybe the
extensive
phone
knowledge of cop
thing in the
shows,
bottom?
I'd say she's probably the desk sergeant on duty.
Try using the form over here. I'm gonna try showing it to him again. Maybe he has another step for me to progress.
That's the requisition from last week.
That's the
What
one
a
we just
horrible...
heard.
It's me again.
Me exhaust the rest of his dialogue, I guess, now that we've shown him one.
Where do I go to get the requisition form?
What form?
The requisition form for the short-term tactical suspension of union member benefits.
Any official office for which we perform services.
Excuse me, how do I smell?
Smell? Are you coming on to me, honey?
Not with that line.
What?
I don't know. Women don't usually come on to me, so I'm just checking. I wouldn't want to miss a come on.
Well, I don't think
I
Nani is
asked
really
you
used.
how I smelled.
I would say it's not used
Yeah,
incredulously,
right.
but that's completely wrong. Disregard.
Like, moldy pizza and...
Primarily used incredulously.
Is that salmon?
Smoked.
Yeah. And a faint touch of rum?
I had an accident with a bottle.
How could he have dodged my
inside
ultimate
a
bullet
garbage
attack?
container.
Happens to me all the time. You're not alone. In fact, there are meetings downtown every Wednesday night.
I don't have a drinking problem.
If you can't admit it to yourself, honey, you do. After all, who's the one reeking of rum? Not me, that's for sure. Not today, anyway.
Enjoy your lunch break, guys.
With the Sunday overtime we're getting? You betcha, honey.
Alright, so maybe I can talk to her now that I've talked to them and they said any official administrator. See if I have to show her the form.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, this is new.
You again, what do you want now?
Was the airplane joke, right? I have a drinking
I
problem
need a
and he keeps
requisition
like
form
pouring it
number
on his chest.
09042. Short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits.
Hold on.
It's a slow shuffle.
Here you go, miss. Union requisition form number 09042.
This is a really interesting game, and like the variety of tasks and settings that you're in from like minute to minute. We were just in this crazy fantasy land with dragons and monsters, and now we're filling out requisition forms. It's awesome. I wonder if we're actually going to have video phone terminals like these. They're so common in sci-fi. You don't really see a lot of old sci-fi where people just have a video phone in their pocket, right?
I better fill out this work order first.
Do I just interact with it first? How do I fill it out? Oh, she's gonna go do it. Let's see.
Fix the damn doors. Sign the commish. There.
Perfect. Oh, I thought she was an hand
Now we're
automatically.
set.
There we go.
What's this?
Oh, No, just a jolly little requisition entitled Short-Term Tactical Suspension of Union Members' Benefits.
Say what? Lady, do you realize what you've just done? You've interrupted our lunch break. This is an official work order. It can't be. Wait. 09042.
Oh,
this
geez.
isn't 09042-A, is it?
Oh, perfect.
No, just plain old 09042-nothing.
Ha-ha! This being Sunday and all, that petition is useless.
Voice
On
acting in this
public
game is so
holidays,
good.
you need the extension -A form. Addendum for public holidays. Us being on triple overtime and all. So, we're gonna stay here and enjoy our extended break. Thank you very much. Now
I feel like the
go
amount of time it's taking me to finish doing this, like their break will already be over by the time I give them the right form.
Excuse me, ma'am.
You again, what do you want now?
I'm sorry, but I need the 09042-A requisition form addendum as well.
The what? The 09042-A? Why the hell didn't you ask me for that one in the first place?
I'm sorry.
Because I'm a cruel bitch
sorry.
and I love torturing you. In fact, I've made it my life's mission to
Bad
haunt you
idea,
forever
April.
and ever with requests for useless forms and documents.
Hold on. All right, requisition form number 09042-A.
Oh man,
And
Andrea's clearance paperwork was a nightmare. Totally been there. Paranoia. Here you go. Okay, it didn't make me fill it out that time.
Okay, now we're set. I hope.
Why do you keep bothering us? Don't you have anything better to do?
I need to go in the door.
No, absolutely not. This is requisition form number 09042-A, the short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits requisition form with the public holiday addendum.
Balls. We've been nailed, George. Get
I thought he
your
was
ass
gonna
off the
fight me
chair.
for
We're going
longer.
Back to work, thanks to this lovely young lady.
Is there a bureaucracy game? That would be a really fun setting. I've never played one. I love all the bureaucracy episodes of Futurama. Not that far from the truth. Guys, what are you doing?
Are you guys gonna be done soon?
Hey, who knows? This is complicated stuff, honey.
That's all they have to say. Never talked to the thin guy.
Good to see you up and about, George.
Mister.
Yeah, I haven't played
Mister,
Papers, Please either.
The
That's really
plane.
good.
The
Although that's like
plane.
the terror of bureaucracy, right? It's not quite so lighthearted. Yeah, I'd imagine so. Loot effects. I didn't know Douglas Adams did a text adventure. That's awesome. Oh, they should make. Someone should make a multiplayer bureaucracy game. That would be really fun.
The doors are closed.
Could do it like Gloom. Trying to out bureaucratize your opponents, catch mild errors.
12090.
Okay, so they don't do anything. Does she have anything new to say? Oh, I didn't know there was a text adventure, Hitchhiker's Guide. Love Douglas
Excuse
Adams.
me, ma'am.
You again, what do you
No,
want
he did
now?
radio first, right? Like
Thanks anyway.
the books are basically an adaptation of his radio show, which is why he's such a great author to listen to for the audiobook. Usually you don't want to listen to the author. Those are not traits that most authors have. Like, they might be good at writing, that probably doesn't mean that they're good voice actors, good readers. I didn't even notice this is a different one. Try calling home.
I haven't spoken with Mom since I left, actually. I should give her a ring.
Martial weather. That's awesome.
Hello?
Hi, Mom? It's April. How are you?
Where are you, sweetheart?
In the city, Mom, you know that.
Why didn't you call? I've been worried sick about you, sweetheart.
Sorry,
Didn't you
everything's
get
fine.
my letter?
I live in a fantasy reality now.
And I can't say I understand why.
Well, that was the problem, wasn't it? You didn't understand.
I don't think it was fair of you to be so hard on your father. You hurt him a lot, you know? And I'm not just talking about you pushing him down the stairs.
Why did I push him down the stairs?
And what about me? You don't think he hurt me? Were you so blind you didn't see that?
April, you know I can't take sides in this.
No. Of course not. Not you. Not ever.
This is why she hasn't called.
Is Dad doing okay? I mean, after the fall.
He broke his arm and he had to take some time off work. Money short because of that. We had to pull Danny out of school until next semester.
You can't blame me for those things, Mom.
This is a great conversation.
I'd probably be dead now, Mom. I couldn't take it anymore. Please, let's not argue about this now. I just wanted to hear your voice.
Please come home, April. We still love you.
Do we know where April's from?
No.
Apparently not the city.
Thank you, but no. That's not gonna happen. Listen, I have to go. I'm
the
in the
goddess
middle
of bureaucracy is the most powerful god in heaven.
Something. Take care, okay?
Okay, sweetheart.
Nice.
Yeah, me too, Mom.
Yeah, I like that this
Bye.
might even be optional, Yukipo. It doesn't look like it's playing into the main story progression. It's a cool way to do that. Oh, and you can't repeat it. Need to go answer it.
This phone, 099-12090.
Maybe I talk to them to get them to go answer the phone and then take their shit or something.
How's it going?
It might be a timed thing. Let me try that again. It's my guess. I could also try talking to the lady while the other phone's ringing.
The panel is open and some wires are hanging out.
Phone call for you.
Hey, there's a phone call for you.
For me? Who is it?
I think it might be union business.
Out of my way, lady!
Thin guy's still there, though.
Good to see you up and about, George.
The ants. They're everywhere. There are ants in my pants.
It's a toolbox. The panel is open and some wires are hanging out. The panel is open and some wires. It's a toolbox.
Can't do anything with the
Is open
panel.
and some wires are hanging out.
Can't get him to move as far as I
At least
know.
they're doing something, even if it's just staring at the panel.
I open the door while he's on the phone?
There's a call for you too, sir.
Oh, here we go.
Me? I get no calls ever. Except from my mommy. Is it my mommy?
It's his stomach. It's his gut.
It could very well be your mommy.
Oh. Thanks.
Hey.
It's a toolbox. The panel is open and some wires are hanging out. The panel is open and some wires are hanging out.
The wires have a separate thing. Of course they do.
It's a long shot, but if I try to cross these wires...
Hey!
I'm so good.
They were just standing there the whole time.
Hey, you can't go back there. It's a restricted area.
Do I have to distract her too? Oh, jeez. Okay. It's like another pixel hunt type situation.
It's a toolbox.
How do I distract her?
Excuse me, ma'am.
You again. What do you want now?
Thanks anyway.
Nothing. Hey, shelves.
Let's see. What's the most difficult form to get a hold of?
Shelves. Infinite shelves. I lucked out that I was just hovering on the shelves there.
Reporting indecent or lewd behavior by bingo or BM personnel. Number 31366. Excuse me, ma'am.
You again. What do you want now?
I'd like that form for complaining about
Thank you,
lewd and
shelves.
indecent behavior, please.
Number?
Shelf solution at last.
31366.
Hold on.
Could you do that any slower, April? Go, go, go! Nice. Just so we have a smooth transition, we've gone over on Longest Journey before due to long cutscenes, so I'm actually going to stop a couple minutes early here so we can switch to Odalis. Get some time back to Longest Journey. Thank you, though, Yukibo. This game is still really awesome. I'm excited to play more of it, especially play the later games in the series when we beat this one. I'll be back soon with Odalis the Dark Call. Too shelvish. Ah! Da, da, da.